When handling food, it is essential to practice good personal hygiene and ensure that your work clothing is clean and well kept. People who work in the food industry can play a direct role in consumers' health, so it is essential to follow a few important rules of hygiene. Let's go through them together. You must be in good health. If you experience any symptoms, such as fever, diarrhea, or vomiting, inform your supervisor immediately and stay away from work. Take good care of your hands, which must be kept clean at all times. Nails must be kept short and clean. Carefully disinfect any cuts, wounds or boils you may have on your hands, covering them with a waterproof plaster or bandage. Remember to change the dressing regularly, or at least as soon as it starts coming loose. Exposed wounds can spread bacteria that contaminate food. Always use bandages and plasters with a different color from the food you're handling, so they are easier to spot if they come off. This not only protects the wound, but also the food you're preparing. You can wear disposable gloves as an extra precaution, provided they are in good condition and are changed regularly. However, if you have an infected wound, you must refrain from handling ready-to-eat foods. When handling and serving food, do not wear rings, watches, earrings, or any other object that could carry dirt or contaminants. These items prevent you from correctly washing your hands or can accidentally fall into the food you're handling, posing a risk to consumers. When preparing or serving food, refrain from touching your hair or skin, smoking, or eating. These actions could transfer bacteria, dirt, or allergens to the food being prepared. Always wear appropriate work clothes, such as preferably light-colored overalls, aprons, trousers, jackets, shoes, and head coverings, and only wear them when preparing food and performing related tasks. These garments must be clean at the start of each shift and regularly changed. Generally speaking, they should be changed at the end of each shift or sooner if they become particularly soiled. Keep your work clothes in the designated lockers located in the staff changing rooms. Keep them separate from your personal clothes, which should be placed elsewhere, or in a different locker, or a different compartment if they are kept in the same locker. Completely cover your hair and beard using a hairnet and beard cover, respectively. These protect food from being accidentally contaminated by hair or beard hairs. They also protect against unintentional hand contamination should you scratch your head. Hairnets are particularly useful given the high presence of bacteria in hair. They also protect against any drops of sweat falling into food. When you make your way from the changing room to the work areas wearing clean clothing, take care to avoid contaminated areas. Using clothing correctly helps prevent contamination. For example, remove your apron when going into the storeroom to collect any potentially soiled items, such as boxes, bags, packaging, or wooden or plastic crates. Put your work clothes on and wash your hands after carrying out any preliminary tasks, such as handling boxes and packaging materials. Always wash your hands before starting to handle food. Outside visitors, such as suppliers who have access to food preparation areas, must abide by the same regulations as the staff as regards personal hygiene, clothing, and environmental cleanliness. And finally, if you work in mobile or transportable installations with only a few colleagues and in a limited space, make sure there is always plenty of clean water available for frequent hand washing. Never use the same cutlery or utensils for different foods, such as cooked and raw products. Never top up containers containing food preserved in oil. Protect food from sunlight, atmospheric agents or pollution so as to ensure it is stored at the right temperature and in a safe environment.